Hey y'all. Hey everybody. How's everybody doing? I see it's just a few of us in here today, and that's cool. Sometimes it's better that way, as you know. Hit the like button for me, even if it's just a few of us. If you catch us on replay, please hit the like button. I know I didn't set it up in time enough for it to send out notifications, so I didn't expect to see a whole lot of folks. But let me greet everybody real quick. Y'all, please hit the thumbs up for me. Let me say hello to everybody if I can. Sharice Williams, how are you? G Darling, good to see you. Hey, happy to be happy. Good to see you. Miss Sparkle. Hey, sis, good to see you. Marilyn McGowan. Hey, sister. My beautiful Christian Key is here. Flagray Street. All right, all right. Good to see you. Egypt Nile, it's good to see you. Love you. Hey, Kim Bird, how you doing, sis? Not your twins, mama. Hey, Bookie, where your crown at? I'm like, where is your crown? I know your crown normally be there. Kia Coco Pop, how are you? Oh wow, your great aunt Emma. So the Emmas are trying to leave us, huh? That's all right, girl. All we can do is pray. Um, DS, how are you? How are you? Good to see you. RJ Gray. Hey boo. I'm trying. I'm trying. Angel A, Pablo's corn dog. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Nene Ashley. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous. It's so good to see all y'all. I'm telling you. Let me see who else is here because I don't want to miss nobody. I've missed talking to everybody. Hey, LJ. Lily. Hey, sis. Oh, wow. Tracy Russell. Hey there. Good to see you. There's my Kiana. Hey, Kiana Young. How are you, Savannah Rios? It's good to see you. SS, thank you so much. I appreciate all the prayers from you and everybody who's been praying. Not just myself, my family appreciates the prayer and support. Bless your heart. Not your twins' mama got her crown back, honey. I ain't gonna strain it too much, but I wanted to run my mouth a little bit. Thank you so much, Nene. Alita, good to see you too. It's good to see you. Good to see you. The beautiful Nisi Rose is here. Hello, gorgeous. Nadia, hello, love. Oh, wow. Leslie, hey. They always doing that to us, not your twins. If you notice how they do us, every so often, one of our sisters will just have her crown gone for no reason. That's how they treat us. They treat us like that over here, but that's all right. We love each other, even if they don't love us. We love us. Okay, hey Glennis, I miss y'all too. Wow, BJ Des, how are you? Thank you so much for popping in and saying hey. That's right. I appreciate you, sis. I love my sis. Boy, Egypt have a girl locked and loaded. I know she got my back 100. I don't even have to look for her. I know she there. God's anointed daughter, good to see you. Shanika C, hey there. Thank you, Christian. I miss y'all too. I really do, believe it or not. Hey T Bell. I do, I do. It's been a lot going on with me mentally. Since we could talk, I just want to talk. I want to tell y'all a little bit of everything's been going on. Stuff been real crazy. I don't want to get too much into my business because, I'm open when it come to me, when it come to my family. I'm careful. Y'all hit the like button, please, and thank you. Glennis, thank you for holding us down in Twitch land. We are simultaneously streaming in YouTube and Twitch. And I appreciate you guys for being here. Missed you too, Shanika C. Hey, Ray Ray all day. All right. Yes. It's okay, Angel A. If you didn't know, it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, if y'all got Twitch, and you know what I'm going to always ask if you got two devices, two browsers, or two apps, try streaming on both. Look out for us. We appreciate it. Oh, my love says she missed me like fufu and pepper soup. I love you so much. Hey, April Watkins, how are you? So, listen, y'all. Hey, yep, and Christian hit y'all up with the Twitch link. So if you ain't got Twitch, go ahead and hit it and hold it. So let's talk, right? Hmm. First of all, I'm so grateful that everyone was checking on me and my family. Um, we're not out of the woods. There's still some things that we need to take care of. And I'm not going to get into too much of that just because I don't know how to put it other than I just want to keep my family's business. You know what I'm saying? Delightful DLB, how you doing? Uh-oh, Diamond Nisi, she pulled up over there in Twitch. Thank you for holding me down in Twitch land. I so appreciate it. Hold on. Okay, I was making sure I had reached out to all my sisters. And but in any event, so that stuff to the side, we had a whole situation over here in Houston with a whole pedo going after my kid, which turned into um, blood on the pavement. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a little blood on the pavement. So I guess we could say we settled the issue. Hey Jackie Gaines, good to see you. Marilyn, thank you. I appreciate that. Lord knows I do. But yeah, it resulted in a little blood on the pavement. Um, so that situation was handled. So that was crazy. I'm sitting here like, dang, like I haven't. It hasn't even been a week that I lost mommy, and we already got to regulate like all this stuff, and it was so crazy. It's crazy the stuff that makes you remember your mom. And my mother, of course, was a woman of God, but she was also a woman of them hands. Okay, that's where my hands came from. And that's where my children also inherited their hands from my mama and my daddy. So clearly, when the hands was laid and debts was paid, it made me remember my mama and realize that I know my mama would have approved of the behind whipping that was given out so generously. It was so generous, and it was necessary. It was very necessary. So it was little things like that, and I think we've had a lot of those moments where things have just reminded us of mama, just reminded us of mama. But I know most people that might not be what reminds you of your mama, but my mama didn't play no games about us. Hey, that Cali girl. And so, when things went left and we had to go left with the road, it made me remember my mama. I know not your twins mama. Oh my, I know. I know, I know. I'm just saying. Always a mess, ain't it? Oh, child, that's all I can say, DS. Always a mess. Yeah, well, that's what we had to do, Nisa. We had to handle our business. Mm-hmm. And then I brought the children inside and fed them and put them to sleep. Hazeline, after they took care of that little business. Mm-hmm. What you say, Angel A. Mama would approve of the pause. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's so sweet, Nadia. So yeah, that went on, and I just been trying to collect my thoughts. And sometimes I do a good job of it, and sometimes I don't. Hey, it's the beautiful, beautiful Chanel D Queen. Hey, gorgeous. So yeah, definitely, definitely. I regretted nothing. It had been a long time since punching somebody in the face, so I kind of hurt my hand a little bit, a little off center, but I still got it. In case I needed to remind myself, I still got it. Praise the Lord. Kids say so. Whoever it was got the power. Oh yes, not just on them, all over them, all of them. We laid hands. We sure did. Kiana say had to show them where they got them from. That's right. That's right. RJ Gray say reminds me of my mom. Good times. Oh yes. Hey Angie. Hey Vanessa. Oh, my sisters are rolling on in. Jackie say some things come at most inconvenient times. It did. I know you did what you had to do. Yeah, it just was unfortunate that we had to do it at that time. However, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what? It did help. It did help to get some of the aggression out and everything. Fly Gray Streak say you never lose them hands. It must be muscle memory. It must be. Oh yes, yes, absolutely, yes, yes. We in Texas, but we still Florida. We did things the way only we can. Yes. Say you released a little stress. Not mad at your baby. Not mad at your baby. Handle your business. Oh yeah, we did. We did. So that happened, and I've been trying to stay busy and keep my mind distracted. And I took a look into social media over the last few days, and I'm like, Lord, what have I missed? I said, let me come in here. I'm not gonna try to stay long. As y'all can see, my voice is still um not quite right. But I wanted to pop in um and at least be able to talk a little while before I have to get off of here because I ain't been able to really gossip with my girls. Even when you're grieving, sometimes you need to gossip. Sometimes the gossip will distract you from the grieving. I'm just saying, things get a little crazy. Need somebody to talk to. And I knew in my heart if I popped in here, I could talk with my sisters and we could talk about what's going on. And then I won't have to think about what's really going on. Okay? All right. Pink Paisley. Hey, dear. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Kimber Monique. Hey, boo. So let's talk, y'all. Let's talk. First of all, now while everybody was calling me, checking on me, emailing, even though I told y'all, go through Queen Mermaid, give me a couple days. It's cool. I know how it go. I know how it go. It ain't gonna always go just right. But this is where I got a bone to pick with y'all. Y'all ready for the bone? Cause I'm finna pick it. Y'all ready for the bone? Okay, here go the bone. The bone I'm finna pick. And now one of y'all that thought it was a good idea to message me and let me know that Danny Ho and DaBaby was at it again. Y'all didn't feel like y'all should call me and tell me that. Everybody want to call me and say they sad and sorry. But ain't nobody think they should call me and tell me about the mess going on social media. I mean the good stuff, the silly stuff, the things that will distract me. NK Universe, how are you? Good to see you. You say drop that bone. I'm putting that bone out there. Y'all ain't even tell me what was going on. You ain't had no idea. Nisa, I trusted y'all. I trusted y'all to keep track of what was going on with these people, and y'all done dropped the bone. So let's just talk about this real quick, okay? We got to talk about this because I said, what in the world? You say you wanted to, Marilyn, you should have called me and told me. You should have said, listen, stop grieving for 3 minutes. I got some mess that you need to hear. You ain't nobody. Oh, man. I left y'all to watch the stove. Ain't nobody called me and said nothing. No idea. You say I'm the one be telling you. Well, y'all know I was over here in the state. Y'all supposed to been watching. That Cali girl said, OMG, I got scared for a second. My bad. Listen, I ain't finna come get nobody like that. But I say I left them to watch the stove. Y'all letting all kind of stuff go on, and ain't nobody called me and said nothing. Vanessa say I'm lost without you, sis. You keep me updated. Hey, Kenya 330. Hey, Alita. I keep you in the loop with the silliness. Okay, next time something happened and I got to go down, y'all supposed to keep track of this. Say I was following orders, big sis. Ain't want to bother you. Talking about hashtag Yellowbone ain't what he want at all. It at all. You've been banging on them pots. Now that I understand. So listen. So apparently Danny Ho y'all took herself over there doing interviews with Angie Martinez, and she went to talk about the whole baby situation, and I definitely wasn't a side chick and this and that. Girl, you was a side chick. You know he had a girlfriend. You thought it was cute. You thought it was funny. You went so far. Y'all reckon I can sing the song with my throat like this? Yellow bone is what he want. So you know what I'm saying? You know what it was. So I don't know what she said that triggered this young man. This young man that everybody need to leave the hell alone. Now I talk about him over the internet because he can't pop me through my screen. You understand what I'm telling you? Him and his pow can't do nothing to me through the screen. Nor do I have to worry about him or the helicopter man getting me. However, this young man got triggered. Okay, Jonathan was triggered. And Jonathan said, first of all, he told her she better capitalize on this back in December. Now, Egypt said we need 15 more likes. I know y'all ain't got me up in here gossiping when I'm supposed to be laying down somewhere and ain't nobody hit the like button. Y'all, please hit the like button. Don't do me that. Mm-hmm. Hey, Auntie Eva. So, he said he told her that she better capitalize on it back in December. So he didn't even care about that part. He say, and your team is messing you up. Y'all want to talk about it and try to capitalize on it. Now that you dropping a new song, is bad timing. bad business, and then say while you up there talking, you didn't tell the people you was just laying up with me for the whole week at the London. Hey, Plum, at the London. I don't know what the London is. It must be a hotel. I ain't got enough money to go to no place called the London. So maybe that's why I don't know about the London. But he said that they was to the London laid up for a whole doggone week right before her brother met up with the helicopter man at the bowling alley. You know the one. They grabbed him by his ponytails and swung him like Pippi Longstockings. It actually almost looked like the way Miss Trunchbull swung Matilda. But I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna digress. But right before that, so now this is what I don't understand. You, ma'am, want to play victim. This boy done put you on the internet because he wasn't gonna let you lie on him, and done told the people you was a certified side chick, told you to get out of his house, all that there embarrassed you, and you crying talking about that you ain't gonna put up with this and what you not gonna take, and snotting going on. And you mean to tell me that you was laid up for a whole week at the London with DaBaby, and now you looking like the dummy? And then you let your brother go meet up with this boy after singing it's on site and I'ma knock him out. You let all this happen and you know you were just laying up with that boy. You know you were just laying up with that boy. See, now y'all see why I call her Danny Ho. Plum, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, I appreciate it. Hey, Toffee Mocha. Mm-hmm. I ain't say that, Zelene. That's what he said. He called her a certified side chick. I don't know what you got to do to get your certification. It might be a certain number of in-service hours you got to do to be certified. I don't know what happens if they catch you side chicking without certification. I don't know if there's a license you have to carry or if they put a stamp across your behind. I don't know how you display your certificate. But he said she was a certified. He said she was a certified side chick. So she was insulted by that. I thought he was trying to give her some special designation. However, that's what it was. But she was laid up at the London, and I believe DaBaby, because he seems to be one of those people that's too ignorant to put a spin on anything. So now y'all make this make sense to me. Hey, African Violet, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Daphne Sylvester. Thank you so much. Zelene says she must have got a certification. I just want to know, well, which agency? Is Dr. Fauci the one giving them certifications to be side chicks? Is it special licensing? One of y'all check into that and let me know how it goes. But this was the thing with that really got me, y'all. You remember it was a lot of people running to this hooker's defense. Oh, y'all up here laughing at her because she said something about yellow. That ain't right. Y'all women too. You know how they was doing. The Mammy Coalition came out strong. I mean, they came out with their white aprons on and hair tied like Aunt Jemima. They came out shuffling, tap dancing, and knuckle dragging, telling us we need to feel bad for Danny Ho. And Danny Ho didn't even feel bad for herself because according to the dummy, she was at the London, laid up for a whole week. And then y'all would think that would be all. But no, that ain't all. No. Mm-mm. Then, y'all, he said, tell them people the real reason you got put out. And then my ears perked up. I said, oh my God. He said she got put out for stalking the first baby mama, the girl that she wanted to pretend was jealous of her pale skin. You obviously had a problem or an obsession with her. He says she got put out for stalking the first baby mama, and it was affecting the relationship between him and his kid. Because apparently the first baby mama wasn't a fan of being stalked. I say, what in the what? What in the project is going on here? I need to know. Nisa, you say you wonder is there annual fee to keep such certification? I don't know. I wonder if they pay it every year, or is it like your sorority dues you pay every other year? Like, I want to know how it goes. How do you keep it up? And what happens if you let it lapse? No, I ain't call her Holy. I call her Danny Ho. Her name is Danny Ho. Yeah, she was stalking the girl. I believe it. I believe it. Oh yeah, and you remember the first baby mama say she was rooting, trying to use roots on that boy, and I believe that too. Yeah, he told all the business. He went ahead and aired out. So I guess her roots ain't working, honey, because he telling everything. But if you dumb enough to go lay up with him for a whole week at the London, I guess he figured may as well take what you're dishing out. Definitely say, I don't know who or what y'all talking about. I'm just here to support. Hey, boo, we talking about DaBaby, that silly rap out of North Carolina, and his last baby mama, number 3 in the line, the girl that said yellow bone is what he want, Danny Lee, Danny Ho. Yeah, dues. We want to know how you pay your dues, Egypt, to keep your certification as a side chick. We don't know how it works, but we are interested. You know, all of us know somebody that's trifling, and if there's a way for them to get certification, we want them to get it. Sharon Fauna, how you doing? But yeah, he told all the business. He aired her out. He aired her out like a house that had a grease fire in it. Like aired her all the way out. I don't know exactly for the life of me what she said during the course of that interview with Angie Martinez that triggered this young man, but he was clearly triggered and he said everything he wanted to say about good old Danny Hope. This was deep. This was deep. I said, wow. And so while I'm looking at the foolishness, I said, you mean to tell me they done let some more stuff go on, ain't told me nothing. Hey, Dolores Jones, how you doing? Love and Marriage DC with Monique. I'm gonna have to see if I can watch that. It might be too much for me. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna see if I can make it through one episode. It looks extremely boring, but I'm gonna see if I can make it through one episode. I'm trying to make it through Atlanta for y'all. I took a look at them too. Now, let's talk about Keyshia Cole and them first. Hey, Candace Lane. Um, I'm taking it 1 minute at a time. One sometime I'm fine, and in the next 5 minutes I'm not fine. Hey, SS. So listen. So Antonio Brown and Keyshia Cole apparently were an item or had something going on. He posted a picture of her dancing around with an AB tattoo, talking about you ain't a pimp till you hit a R&B chick, and I mean just rude stuff. And so she had posted something saying about I really miss you, or I mean nothing that was bad. Nothing that was bad. And the way he reacted to that girl threw me. Say she played into the pillow talk. She did. She really did, Kiona. And I felt bad for her because even when she went live with EJ, she was trying to explain like she really felt, hey Lala, how you doing, gorgeous? Um, that she really felt like she could identify with what he was going through. Like she was just being emotional. She didn't mean no harm. And the way he, attacked her and we don't want you, Keyshia. Who is we? And why is he being so rude? So during the course of him posting stuff talking about can't nobody put dirt on him because he up too high. And it's like, sir, we was just trying to have your back because Tampa Bay treated you like what you are, a piece of livestock. And they had you out there running on a bum leg and acted like you was crazy because you didn't want to hurt no more. And now here you are doing what a dust mite like you will do, and that is attack a sister. Ain't no shock there. Ain't no shock there, but I hope Keyshia Cole learned her darn lesson. Also, let's keep it all the way real. Y'all, Neffy entered the chat, honey. Neffy jumped in, posted a picture of that clown. I guess he thought he was looking good. And she said, how you let a clown like this disrespect a woman? I say, well, so well, so. Good old Antonio Brown. Whatever he get, he get. I've been giving him the side eye ever since he said he wanted to do music with Kanye West. I said then it looks like whatever happens to him just happens. Yes, I said it. That dust might. He looked like he'll bite you, don't he? I'm just saying. I'm trying to tell you. So that went on. And then I traveled a little bit more through the funny papers, y'all. And then I see Young Miami and Diddy is hanging out after the BBMAs. And I don't know if y'all saw that. I don't feel like running the screen and screen. But I know all the little blog sites over on Instagram had it. She up there on the chair, supposed to be twerking and the pants was so tight her behind didn't even move. I don't know what that was. I guess that was twiffing. Y'all say if the twerk is stiff, then it's twiffing. She was up there twiffing, standing up on the couch, rolling her behind around, looking strange. Puffy back there cheering and screaming and going on like he's her biggest fan. And then I look further into the social media, and she's arguing with the little Asian girl that I guess he called himself going with. I don't know what's going on with Diddy and Young Miami, but it's getting real interesting. Real interesting. Kiana, you say you're not surprised. Mr. Brown been off his wagon for a minute now. Yes, he has. He real strange. He's a strange little fella. He's a strange one. Hey, DH. I'm just saying. But yeah, she was up there twiffing and rolling her butt. Then she gonna post. I guess something happened where Diddy posted a picture. She posted a picture. Um, where Diddy kissed her on the cheek, and I'm like, girl, he kissed you on the cheek, but he out there kissing her on the cheek too. And so Young Miami gonna post talking about somebody, please give her a little attention, please. And the girl was like, well, you the one that's obsessed or whatever. And I'm sitting there like, y'all both look stupid. Y'all up here arguing over somebody with the gout. And I ain't trying to old shame because I got the gout my goddamn self. You know, let's be real. At this stage in the game, I can't say I'm nobody's baby. Literally. However, y'all up here arguing over a man that got the gout. Y'all arguing over somebody with ingrown toenails. You arguing over somebody that is one step from needing the Geritol complete every morning before he leave the house. This what y'all arguing about. I'm just saying. But you say a new word for the lexicon, twiffing. Well, if you're twerking stiff, then you're twiffing. That's what it is, Angel A. That's what it is, Sharice. She was twiffing. And some people in the comments were trying to blame it on the fact that her pants was too tight. But I don't know if it was the pants or whether she just them strange movements. You know, Marlo put us through this recently, where she was up there twiffing and shaking her head around with Fallon Pina tapping her on her behind. However, here now we got Young Miami twiffing, and she too young to be twiffing. Marlo up there with Diddy. Angel A say insurance for breakfast. Yeah, you arguing over somebody that's gonna give you worms. I say these young girls, I know Diddy got some money, but god dang. If they get up itching, don't call nobody. We don't want to hear about it. We don't want to hear about it. Mm-mm. No. Then, oh no, it's some more foolishness going on. Y'all would think that's all, but that ain't all. So let's talk about Michael Blackson, shall we? Y'all know the little African comedian. You know, he kind of, how do I categorize Michael Blackson? Michael Blackson is something between a fruit bat and a bed bug. Something between there. He was in Friday. It was the next Friday, and he was the one that had been chewing on that CD over at Pinky's, and he was trying to bring it back. Him. So apparently they on the little couples retreat thing, the show. It looked like Clawfoot Jordan is on there too. I might have to peep into it to see what's going on with her handsome self. I believe she might have found a gentleman to pretend to be her love interest so she could be on the show. Y'all know she need a check considering all she got going on is YouTube streaming like the rest of us. Hey Jamie, hey TV. Mm-hmm. But Michael Blackson say, hey Cheryl. Michael Blackson say, hold on, let me greet everybody. E. Davis, how you doing? Okay, so now y'all clowning. A lizard and a beetle, a beezer. Okay, I see. Yes, a fruit bat. He looks like the cricket. He from the cricket species. He might be related to crickets. But Lala, okay. All right. So let me just do the sidebar because I need y'all to understand what I'm saying. Okay. Did y'all see the cartoon Anastasia? If you didn't, go on your phone, go to Google, pull up the Bartok from Anastasia, and tell me Michael Blackson don't look like a dark skinned Bartok. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yes. Hey, Miss Bernice, how you? So he up there with this girl, Rada, however you say her name, little Asian girl, mail order bride. And they laughing and talking about the fact that he's allowed one side chick per month. And they was like, well, Rita, how do you allow that? How do you just, why is that okay? And can she, they had all these irrelevant questions and nobody asked the question that I wanted to ask. They was asking irrelevant questions like, do she get to have a side dude every month? And he was like, no, she can have a woman, but she can't have no man. We don't need no extra phalluses. He said a word that I didn't care to say, but y'all know extra cylinder. Shout out to Jada Nerd. But that they asking that and why do you do it? And he talking about because you need some new pocketbook and just vulgar stuff. But nobody asked the question that really need to be asked. Okay? Nobody asked the question that really need to be asked at all. They skipped all across it. Tom G said he looked like a whole gargoyle. Good to hear your voice. Baby, it's good to see you. I'm telling you. Say, did she have DaBaby from the first season? I have no idea, my love. Hey, remain teachable. But now I'm gonna tell y'all. Now y'all should have asked me, Nitra, what question did they skip? Ain't nobody asked. One of y'all asked me, Nitra, what question did they skip? Just ask me what question did they skip. I feel like they was trying to be polite. I would have just went right down to the meat of the matter. They'd have had to tell me. I'm sitting over here. It made me dry my tears because I needed to have an understanding for what I was hearing. I had to dry it up. Hey, beautiful Bianca. Somebody asked me what question did they skip. I don't care who it is. Somebody asked me in the chat, what question did these people skip? Well, I can tell you what question was skipped because this was the question that shook me to the core. I mean, shook me. There you go. All right, now we got people asking the right question. What question did we skip? The question that was skipped was how the hell do you find a woman to sleep with you every month? That's the question. How do you find them? Do you advertise for them? How do you go looking for them? Vanessa, thank you so much for the super chat. Say you've been missed, my sister. Thank you so much. Y'all have been missed too. If don't nobody else tell you they missed you, I missed y'all. Listen, Uno. Hey, Uno. We're all right. Welcome here. Hey, Destiny. That was the question. How do you find a different woman every month to agree to sleep with you? That is the question. Hey, Vita from Denver. I'm just saying. How do you find them? Hey, C Mays. And ain't nobody asked the question. Everybody sitting around like this ain't the most obvious question in the world. I'm just saying. That's like you see a pregnant woman and everybody's avoiding the pregnancy. You can't avoid it forever. Eventually somebody gotta answer that question. I don't care how much money he paid that little Asian girl. I want to know how he get her to agree to sleep with him every month, even with the payments. But you got the nerve to be talking about you sleeping with a different woman every month on the side? Sir, how? Hey, Mimi, say, how can you sleep with a salamander every night? And that's why I miss you. That's our head sniper just entering the chat, honey. Alcohol, how much alcohol? Do you know there would be somebody checking into the hospital with alcohol poisoning every month? I need him to give me something that makes sense. Cash money. You know a lot money only take you so far, Destiny. He'll say, remember that pretty black girl he was with, Georgia Rain? He was engaged to her and cheated on her left and right. But how? At this point, I mean, I always felt like the Georgia Rain should have had to explain herself. Hey, Grandma Rocks, love you. She should have to explain herself. Who you caught him cheating with? Was it like that Destiny Child song, Me, Myself, and I? Who was he cheating with? Show me the three people he cheated with. Say, who are the side pieces? Who finds him attractive? That's all I wanted to know. Hey, AAE. Hey, Dolores Rogers. Mm-hmm. Destiny say, I could not. I squint a little bit when he pop up on the screen. I can't wake up to that. Girl, you wake up to that every morning, you're going to have indigestion. You know how much intestinal turmoil you're going to be in every time you clench up when you roll over and see that? Forget about the morning. What happened in the middle of the night? Get warm. You got to get up, get a glass of water, walk back in there and scare yourself half to death. Hey, Miriam. Minute by minute, baby, minute by minute. Say big sis, his third leg may be messing up their eye. I mean, does he walk up and introduce himself with it? How do they get that far? Ain't enough money in the world. I couldn't help. Me neither. Me neither. Yeah, I need evidence and pictures. I don't believe it. I'm with you, Daphne. I don't believe it. Mm-mm. Dolores, unless he walk out with it brandished, how does he get a woman to say yes? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Talking about he give out bladder infections. That's not a good sign. That usually means you don't bathe properly. And I can believe that. I can definitely believe that. Say, I want to know who the mothers of his children are. They some beautiful children. I want to know who the daddies of his children are. Who is the daddies? Much less who the mama. Who is the pappy? Again, I need proof. I need proof. Period. Now, that bothered me. Hey, Renee. Renee, I ain't been checking messages like that here and there. So I told y'all to send everything through Queen Mermaid because I really have not been checking messages. I needed some air. Mimi said the women he's probably sleeping with are her relatives. Oh, have mercy. Yes, God. Because he hang out with Nick Cannon. I mean, Nick Cannon is definitely very friendly. He's very friendly and generous with his private parts. But I don't know. I was just bothered by the fact that ain't nobody explained that to me. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Ooh, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting that they had to do, did this whole little interview and acted like the most interesting thing was that she allowed him to have a side chick a month and pretending like it was not the seventh wonder of the world that he could find a woman every month to sleep with him. That's all. I ain't getting in their business. I'm just saying. So next thing, why y'all ain't tell me Chris Brown baby mama out here scamming people for promos on Instagram? Why ain't nobody saying nothing? Kiana, I think Nick trying to build his own city. I'm watching him. I'm watching him. He got all of the makings of a supervillain. All of them. I'm just saying it seemed a little scary to me. Seemed a little scary. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. Maybe it's a beautiful thing and I missed it. But back to Chris Brown baby mama, Miss Nia Guzman. She out here scamming people. This the one that's the mama for Royalty Brown. This Royalty mama. Yes, the seventh wonder of the world. Uh-huh. Guzman, I just told you. Nia Guzman, that one. Hey, Taj. Child, I need some gossip and humor to keep me on track. I don't need to lose it now. Hey, Rakita. What AAE saying? She be saying stuff. Oh, talking about the him and the needing the organ thing. I done heard people say that. I just be scared to say stuff like that because if it ain't true, then that's real mean. Lala say, oh, okay, she always gave me scammer vibes to be honest. Well, let me tell you what she did. So this girl, Charmaine Bay, apparently she be on the radio or whatever. I don't really know her like that. But baby, she was on air and she said, she called her out. She say Chris Brown baby mama, Nia Guzman, is out here scamming people for promos. Okay. You say not surprising. Chris not giving that money up. Not right. He's not giving up nothing. Chris is not finna let them just eat him alive. And I'm really not mad at that. But for promos. So basically, what the girl is saying, what the girl is saying is that she paid her for 2 promotion spots for 2 posts on Royalty Brown's Instagram page. So on the child's page, because apparently the kids' page get more traffic than Nia, than the mama, than the baby mama. So she paid her for that. She sent her the product. She said, then the girl tried to clap back, oh, it was molded. And the girl, put out there again and said the product got molded because you disappeared, went on vacation, left the product in your mailbox for a whole week. So it got molded. The girl had to send her the product not 1 time, but 2 times. She paid her for 2 posts on Instagram on Royalty Brown page. This girl gonna put a reel up on her own page. That girl ain't paid you for that. And apparently what she paid the girl was $2,700 for them 2 posts on Royalty Brown's page. Okay? So Charmaine, you say is from Black Ink Crew Chicago? Okay. Got it. And she got her own tattoo shop and podcast. So that was her podcast she was telling me. Wow. Okay. Well, she told everything, honey. Hey, Amy J. Hey, learning to love myself. Well, honey, this is the thing. Well, I don't know nothing about that one, y'all. I can't talk about Megan and Kara. I don't even know who Kara is. So y'all, again, I left y'all to watch the stove. I've been over here in between trying to keep my emotions stable, and ain't nobody told me nothing. So who fault is it? I don't know about Kara and Megan. I don't know nothing. Y'all ain't even told me who Kara is yet. But this is the thing. So back to this girl. So Nia was basically trying to say, well, I put a reel up. So I guess in her mind that was enough, even though the girl paid for something different. And she's saying, talk to your manager because that's what I paid for. And now she wants a refund. Now, y'all, I ain't too sure, but I feel like it ain't going to be no refund. I don't think it's no refund coming. I don't know. This is a little interesting. And I feel like it's kind of making me look at Chris Brown like, why your baby mama's out here scamming? How bad do you have these girls living? Say we slack, Seanitra, me clearly. Yeah, y'all was slacking. Y'all was slacking. I left y'all to watch the store. Make sure don't nobody take nothing. Watch the store. Y'all ain't come told me nothing. Say she not wrong for putting her on blast. Glad she didn't pull Chris into it. No, she ain't pulled Chris into it. Oh, she was a model. Oh, okay, well, good for her. I have to look into her. CC Miller, hello, beautiful. Thank you for the super chat. She says, hey, Seanitra and Raw fam. Just passing through. We'll catch a replay. Oh, I love you right back, sis. Miss you. Hey, Black Cherry. I know that's right. I missed y'all too. So anyway, I feel like this, in my opinion, this just might be me. I feel like it kind of make you late back Keyshia Cole, baby. That was way back. I feel like this, in my opinion, make Chris Brown look a certain type of way because, Chris, these are your children's mother. Are they struggling so bad that they got to resort to stealing something as petty as $2,700? Has it gotten that bad that we got to steal $2,700? What is really going on, Chris? What is happening with you and these girls? That's what I want to know. The world would like to know. So let's talk about something else too. I got a couple of things I want to ask y'all about. Now, my daughter, she's here because everything is going on. And she been keeping up with this Johnny Depp and Amber, what's her name? Amber Heard. I got to get it right because, the clear folks been calling that girl Amber Turd. And I don't want to say that. Oh, my gosh. Love my dogs, too. Let me just say this. I got to call her. She just sent me a beautiful package. And she's a dear sister to me. And I have got to call her. That she going to make me. I'm glad I have no eyelashes on. And speaking of eyelash, this is the baddest eyelash lady and wig lady in the world. Hey, sis, I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, my gosh. So that baby mama tried to get all that extra money from Chris, and the judge said no. She only get over a little over $1,200 a month. So that's why she's stealing. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because I'm like, what is going on, Chris? Why is these girls out here stealing this stuff? DaBaby say Chris ain't the problem. Yeah, Amber Turd. That's what the people is calling. So tell me that. So DaBaby had me watching with her this trial with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. So let me give y'all a brief synopsis. Because listen, this stuff is getting crazy. It's getting bizarre, y'all. Now it started where she left him. Lord Savannah say, so basically she getting a stimulus check. Yeah, she getting a stimulation check. She getting stimulated. Say y'all call her that because she took a dump in Johnny Depp's side of the bed. Yeah, I heard about her boo-booing in the man's bed. I'm like, what kind of woman misses in a man's bed? But the story is so bizarre. It seems to have started with her, abusing this man, whipping on him, cutting off his fingers. She done hit him in the head with a door. She done kicked him in the head. I mean, she was around there WWF. I don't know whether she thought she was one of, maybe she thought she was in D-Generation X. Maybe she thought she was one of the Road Warriors. I don't know. But she around there just beating all hell at Johnny Depp. I'm like, look, Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny, with the eyeliner, Johnny. That's who you beating up. So apparently the man decided, I'm going to leave. You ain't finna whoop me no more. And this lady went public, told everybody that he was whooping on her, claimed he had abused her with a bottle in her pocketbook. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know I'm talking like that. And all kind of ridiculous stories. They ended up not putting him on the Pirates of the Caribbean. I guess they was going to do a sequel and didn't do it. And he lost some more money. So basically, off of projects and stuff, this man done lost. Yeah, Edward Scissorhands Johnny. That's right. What was that? The one where he was the barber of Fleet Street, the demon barber of Fleet Street. He was the Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland. Johnny done been everywhere and played everybody. Johnny ain't never bothered nobody. That man been out since 21 Jump Street. Ain't never heard a peep about him whooping nobody or even killing a cockroach. Now all of a sudden, he ran here, he the baddest man in the land. Let me give y'all a list of the lies this lady done told. Because see, this is where some clear women got to stop this lying. This is ridiculous. So she claimed he whooped her. He was beating on her. The man wears big chunky rings on all his fingers. And he's a whole man. Yeah, Willy Wonka Johnny, that's the one. 21 Jump Street Johnny, that is the one. So she claiming this man who wear big chunky rings on his hands all the time and beating her and claim he abused her. She claimed the man beat her after she cut off his finger. So after his finger cut off and he in a cast, he supposed to beat her with a cast on. He supposed to beat her in Australia, beat her in Japan. He around here just beating this girl like he on drumline, according to her. But here's the problem. Johnny's lawyer, I'm starting to think his lawyer is from the hood, or she done hung around some soul sisters or something. Right, Vanessa, you work over there with them Hollywood people. Ain't never heard no drama about Johnny at all. Johnny don't bother nobody. Right, AAE. He done been with Winona Ryder, Kate Moss, huge Hollywood relationships in the 90s. Ain't nobody else said Johnny so much as snatched the cover off the bed. We ain't even heard that he was a goddamn cover hog. Nothing. Yeah, the demon barber from Fleet Street. That was the thing on the movie. Yeah, Poe Jack Sparrow, Poe Captain Jack. I mean, she told so many lies. So listen, so the lawyer / soul sister / Latina, she up there. I mean, she holding her. She is questioning this girl like she questioning her baby daddy. Like she on him. Y'all know how we do. So you saying he beat you on this night? It was March so-and-so that he beat you with the chunky rings on his hand, and he beat you, and you said he beat you so much that you thought he broke your nose? Yes, that's what I said. Why the girl went to pulling out pictures and showing where the girl was at a party the very next night, skin flawless, I guess, as it could be. No swelling, no nothing. This heifer done claimed to have black eyes, broken noses, swollen faces, hair missing, bruises on the cheekbones and temples. And you see this girl the next night in the pictures, nothing is there. She claimed that the man that had cut her all across her arms. Ain't no reports from the doctors. I say this is crazy. And y'all, I think the most bizarre thing about this, is that this girl keep lying. This girl keep lying. That's right. He did lose the J.K. Rowling movie role too. And the rumors that J.K. didn't want to drop him, but the other people did. AAE said Johnny basically owned Hollywood from 89 to 2000. Even a little after 2000. Let's keep it real. When Amber Heard was in high school, still heard nothing about Johnny. Right. With her little lying self. One of the times she said that the man had beat her so bad, y'all, every time she opened her mouth, that her lip would crack open and start back bleeding. Then they showed her on national television. They interviewing and she talking and laughing and stretching her mouth all wide and hollering. They did close-up pictures of this heifer's face. Ain't a bruise in sight. She got her mouth stretched open like hungry hippo. And it wasn't so much of a drop of blood nowhere. Then she told a lie. Lied on a dead man, y'all. This girl right here, I think she possessed. Somebody need to go for deliverance service for her. Baby, when I tell you, she lied on a dead man, say the dead man told her it was blood coming out her nose, and she didn't know it. And blase squaze. And mind you, but she was coming out the bathroom. Dead man can't even talk for himself. She gonna just put it on the dead man. I say this girl is horrible. Johnny should have stayed with his baby mama. No, he shouldn't have if he didn't want her. That ain't punishment for leaving your baby mama. How about she shouldn't have been a baby mama? Who told you to go have a baby for a man that didn't think enough of you to marry you? Because usually when they don't think enough of you to marry you, they're probably not gonna stay. You're gonna end up being a baby mama. He had a right to go date other people and marry other people without somebody beating on him, jumping on him, busting him in the head. And then they got a recording of her telling him, "Oh, if you tell somebody, let's see who they gonna believe. Who gonna believe you? A man is a victim of domestic violence." So she was beating him up and basically telling him, "Ain't nobody gonna believe you." Only thing she didn't do was whip him with a wet towel so it wouldn't leave no marks. She would leave marks on him, beating him half to death. Say she lied about the makeup compact. She lied about everything. Girl, the list is what didn't she lie about? This is scary. Scary. Say her still living in one of Johnny's yard. Might be. Then y'all, she lied about they said the divorce settlement was $7 million. And she said that she was gonna donate all the money. 3.5 to ACLU and 3.5 to something else. Don't let me tell it wrong. Child, she still ain't paid that money. She claimed that's where it was going, so Johnny and them people just sent it over there to the people. She raised hell. And said, don't you send it to them. If you're going to send it to them, you send double. So, no problem. They sent it to her. She still ain't paid it from then to now. DA says she said she used makeup to cover the bruises. That makeup company said they did not have that product during that time. Even if she covered the bruises, that ain't going to cover the swelling of a black eye and a broken nose. They don't cover no swelling. And if she had been cut all across her arm, ain't no scars, ain't nothing. Ain't no pictures of nothing. But she took pictures of the man sleeping. That lady crazy. Ty said, I think the sniffing she doing is a little Cali girl underestimating the power of seasonal East Coast allergies in the mid-Atlantic. I don't know about that. Maybe that's why. Right, yeah, we can't blame the victim. Like, oh, if you'd have stayed, it don't matter what would have happened. If people got a right, just like we as women got a right to leave somebody that don't make us happy, men got a right to leave people that don't make them happy. The PSA for the day is don't let no man turn you into no baby mama. Know your worth, protect your womb. Period. Protect your womb. That's right, it was the Children's Hospital. That sounds right. G, darling, thank you for holding us down in Twitch land. Say you got your eye on Johnny. He's besties with Marilyn Manson and open Satanists. So if you a Satanist, you supposed to get beat up and kicked in the head. I need to understand. So what? I'm trying, like, what's your point? So if you don't go to my church, then you supposed to get beat up. I need you to make that one make sense for me now. You're losing me. She said ice helped with the swelling. How much ice fix a broken nose? I've been punched in the face before. I mean, maybe some of the people that's guessing ain't been punched in the face. I've been punched in the face before. I have. I don't understand how the swelling and everything, close up pictures, we don't see nothing the very next day. Angel A say that was funny with the beauty industry shading her. Yeah, they shaded her because she a lying hooker. Kiona say Amber's supposed to get $7 million to a children's hospital, never gave the money. No. Johnny made a payment. She didn't make no payment, sis. Johnny made a payment of $100,000 to each one, and then Elon Musk made a payment, matching payment to each one. She still ain't paid nothing. And then talking about, I wanted nothing. You did want something. Why you talking about you wanted nothing? You need to want a tan. Toffee Mocha say the tattoo were visible, but the bruises were supposed to be right. Say it again. Say it again. DH, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the love. I'm pointing out he's no angel. But what does that mean? He's no angel. This is what I'm talking about. We talking about the fact that this man is a clear victim of domestic violence. What does his associations with Marilyn Manson? I wouldn't care if you show me a video of him going downtown hell to a party with Lucifer himself, swinging around the pole and shaking his clappers. If he was twerking in hell, that ain't got nothing to do with this girl abusing this man and lying about it. This is what I'm talking about, the abuse and the lying. I don't care who he friends with. Just like I wouldn't care who you friends with. If somebody whooping on you, I'm going to say that man ain't got no business whooping on you. What does this have to do with? I'm confused. Y'all losing me. So you have to be a saint to not get beat up. Got it. Obi say $7 million between ACLU Children's Hospital. Hey, Obi. Yeah. So it has nothing to do with being perfect. The topic is abuse. Right. He's not an abuser. That's my whole point. Like, I don't care nothing about that. If we that worried about him hanging around with Satanists, then Christians, get on your job. We were supposed to have been over there trying to recruit. We were supposed to be over there trying to introduce him to Jesus. We're supposed to be like the little old lady in Friday. Do you know the Lord and the pardoning of your sins? If you want to convert somebody to Christianity, then work on that. That ain't got nothing to do with somebody getting beat up. Nothing. Jamie says, Seanitra, you said it correctly. 3.5 to one foundation, 3.5 to another, and neither seen a dime from that lady. Okay, I thought I had it right. Vanessa, you better tell the truth and shame the devil. Tina Turner was a Buddhist, but she didn't deserve the beat downs from Ike. Thank you. And last I checked, Buddha is not Christian. And most of us Christians believe anything that's not Christian is definitely devilish. So she didn't deserve to get beat up. Don't nobody deserve to get beat up. Everybody supposed to keep their hands and feet to themselves. Say what I believe is they both whooped each other, but her very much more. I don't believe he whooped her because she ain't got no proof, not a picture or nothing. She took pictures of everything, but not one picture of that. That hooker sat up there lying. She steady lying. She was cheating on Johnny with Elon. Well, it sounded like he was doing a little cheating too. I ain't mad about the cheating. You can cheat all you want to. Because when you cheat, somebody can get mad and just leave. You ain't got no business beating on nobody. That's the problem I got. Yeah, he should definitely win the case. I feel like the jury should just pass the judge a note like you in the back of the church and say, sir, can we just leave? Who said he's not abusive? Who provided proof that he was? Who provided proof that he was? Everything this lady has said has turned out to be a lie. So we gonna pretend like he abused her just cause she said so and been caught lying at every turn? Are we pretending he's an abuser just because he's a man? What are we really doing? Because the truth of the matter is, there's a lot of men that are victims of domestic violence and don't tell nobody because they know, like she told him, who's gonna believe you're a victim of domestic violence? You're a man. That very much sounds like an abuser. And a manipulative abuser, to the extent that she was trying to manipulate that man into thinking, you better not tell nobody because who gonna believe you? Toffee Mocha says she set him up she had lines of coke on the table in her cup and 2 glasses, right? But like the lawyer said, that was some real neat looking coke there. It looked like it ain't been touched. And still yet, not one picture of him with the coke. Say, and that Amber, aka Karen, is a whole pathological liar. Yes, she is. Say, didn't she beat her girlfriend? She did? I didn't know she had a girlfriend. Now, that's new on me now. Say, yep, Johnny was a substance abuser, but not a woman beater. Toxic pair. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if she didn't like him getting high, drop him off at the rehab or just leave him. What you whooping him for? I ain't never heard yet nobody beating the crack out somebody or beating the pills out of them or beating the liquor out of them. Didn't Amber give her sister a beat down too? She's a child. Apparently, she liked to jump on people. What jealousy got to do with anything? Apparently, she was jealous too. They was both jealous. Because she said she checked his phone and seen where he was messaging a girl. This just sounds like toxic behavior. Again, I don't care about the cheating. I don't care about the jealousy. My issue is keep your hands to yourself. Put Amber in the ring with one of the Paul brothers. That's what they need to do. Put her in the ring. Since she want to be fighting. Hell, let her go fight Black China. Didn't Black China say she want to do celebrity boxing? I'm just saying. This is my point. Find somebody else to say it. The man been around forever. If it was anything to be said, we would have heard a whisper, a pim, something. We ain't heard pim. Nothing. So that's why I'm not buying it. And the fact that she keeps being caught lying. It doesn't make sense. You take pictures of him sleeping, but you ain't took one picture of one bruise from this dude. That was legit. Well, it's a great opinion to have, but we have pictures of her where she cut off that boy's finger. We don't have no pictures of her where she supposed to be being punched in the face with chunky rings or getting beat up after his finger was cut off and reconstructed with a pin in it. Well, I don't care nothing about emotional abuse. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be funny. I don't care about emotional abuse. You full grown. If you don't like the way somebody hurt your feelings, you leave. When somebody hurts your feelings, you can leave. There's no bruises from emotional abuse. Pack up and go. I've been through emotional abuse. You get over it. You pack up and you go. Hands and feet should be kept to themselves, and I stand by that. You don't put your hands on nobody. Lala said exactly. She's a prime example of a dangerous, violent Karen. Yep, who feels entitled. She thought she was going to get away with it, and there's no excuse for the abuse of anyone. That is my entire point. And you know something else? People use that emotional abuse crap as an excuse to do deplorable things. Oh, he was emotionally abusing me. So basically, if somebody hurt your feelings, you got a right to attack them. Noted. Tom G say her testimony in court is literally lines from the famous films, e.g., example, The Talented Mr. Ripley. There's a complication of all of them all on YouTube. Oh, a compilation is what you mean. I believe it because she's sitting up there. She don't know nothing. The fact that she ain't got no evidence or nothing. Oh, she blaming it on her lawyers. They didn't turn stuff in. The lawyer's sitting there looking silly. Oh, she likes to go with men's and women. See, I didn't know that about her. I'm just saying. I'm trying to figure out where we really coming from with this. So if you got a first cousin Pookie and Pookie on that stuff, according to Amber Turd, you can go jump on them, chop their finger off, hit them in the head with a door, kick them, crap in their bed, tell lies on them, cost them $48 million, and it's justified because they was on that stuff. And maybe when you do all that, they're going to go straight. Say maybe she tried to scare him straight. She scared me straight. I ain't never even tried crack, but I mean, you know, after hearing about if you tell me this is the treatment for crack, then I don't think I want any. You say you would pay to see Black China fight Amber Turd. I would too. I'm just saying. I would pay for that. I want to see if she can rumble with Black China like she was with Lil Johnny. That's what them people call her, LJ. Now I don't, you know, they say she be boo-booing in beds. She blamed her poor late dog for the huge poop in the bed. That was human poop. Say the dog weighed less than 10 pounds, Lord. This girl can lie. She can lie for Africa. Hey, this is a mess. C May say the fact that she went to see him after filming the TRO. This too much. Say I got out before it was too late. Thank you. I couldn't take all the abuse and drugs. Thank you. If you on dope, first off, I'm leaving because people that use dope steal. I don't care if you rich, you might steal something that don't even cost that much. I'm afraid of them people that's on the stuff because you might steal from me. Okay, and you getting high all the time. We're in the middle of conversations. You just drifting off and everything. I can't take that. Yeah, I can't take all that. And then if you hurt my feelings, I'm finna go because my mouth is terrible. You start roasting me, I'm gonna start roasting you. I'm gonna be mad and you gonna be fine because you high. So I'm gonna just go. Yeah, and we ain't even seen them. K. Rick said apparently she told a friend's story about domestic violence. She then rewrote the story, put Johnny's name on it, hence way he got blacklisted. I believe that because she seems to be trying to act out a role in that courtroom. Say that would be an awesome death match. Man, if I could see Black China and Amber Heard in a fight. Oh, thank you. Y'all brighten my day too. Because sometimes I just be looking at the walls here the last few days. You know, a lot of times I do need to be quiet. But sometimes I need somebody to laugh with me. Yeah, she was not potty trained or housebroken, Angie, at all. You pay to see Tokyo Tony. Ooh, and I don't think Amber will make it with Tokyo Tony. I don't think she'll make it with Black China. But if Tokyo Tony get old to a trauma dookie. Oh my God. I love y'all so much. Mimi, I love you so much. She said a trauma dookie. Angel say Winona got busted for shoplifting back in the day. Yeah, Winona was stealing. I think Winona was on something when she stole that stuff. I don't know if she was in her right mind. Say lying is her profession. Amber can't be trusted. Cannot. This stuff is crazy. Amber Turd treated Johnny Depp like he was a black man. Because if he was black, he would have been found guilty. Facts. Oh my God. Hey, thank y'all. I needed this laugh desperately. Tony would take her out in one shot. Right. That'll be a whole that would be a whole one hitter quitter. That ain't even fair. That girl can't hang with Tony. Yeah, Vanessa said at the end of the day, they both were toxic, but Johnny didn't deserve to have his career tarnished. He didn't deserve them behind whippings either. Yeah, and she was on that stuff too. Let's not forget that. Now I know he might have been on the stuff, but you can't beat the powder, the crack, the pills, the liquor out of nobody. If a beating was all it took, you know how many mamas wouldn't be worried about their babies right now. They wouldn't be talking about, I don't know where Junior at. He ain't been home in about 3 weeks. They would just go to the trap house, beat the hell out of Junior, and Junior will be saved next week. You cannot beat nobody off dope. And how you gonna beat somebody off dope if you on dope? That ain't how you cure people from drug abuse. You got to go to the rehab. Yeah, she's a terrible actress. Terrible actress. She ought to be ashamed of herself. Now that's what I mean. She ought to be ashamed of herself, beating on that fella like that. And then he's sitting up there looking goofy. And I know they ain't violent, because if so, his sister would have came over there and jumped her. Because I seen the sister and I'm like, ma'am, this girl over there beating hell out your brother and you didn't go by the house. Ain't none of y'all felt like y'all should pop up. She beat him like she was his foster mama. Renee said they just pull out the extension cord and it's over. See, that's it. That's it. If you could beat the dope out somebody, child, you know how many the churches would be packed. The churches would be packed and running over. Can't beat the dope out nobody. Hey, it's Collins, and I'm trying to figure out, when do dope heads cure other dope heads? Tony would mop the floor with Amber. She would. I'm just saying, that thing been messing me up. So DaBaby been keeping me up to date, and I've been listening to the trial with her. And his lawyer, I'm telling you, she grilling this girl like she talking to her baby daddy. She repeat the lie back to her, have the girl agree to the lie she told, and then just come out like she playing spades and she got the big joker. Bam! Here go the evidence that this was a lie. I don't even think they got to the point of their evidence yet. They just still debunking all her lies first. This could take a while. This could really take a while. But I'm telling you, it's very interesting. It's as interesting as Law and Order, really and truly. But anyway, look, I wasn't even supposed to stay on here this long. For real, y'all. I just missed y'all so much. And I had to come in here and laugh and clown a little bit and talk about what was happening. I missed y'all. Y'all are too much. Y'all are too much for me. LJ forever say Bobby and Whitney would never. Right. Never. Bobby and Whitney would never do anything like this. Wait a minute. She was whooping Elon too. Wait a minute. Look, Elon. What could little Elon be doing? So you beat Johnny because he was high. What you beating Elon for? Because he's strange looking? Now, what was you beating him for? Yeah, that lawyer ain't playing, Savannah. That lawyer is not playing. I'ma see. I did. We fixed. We made soup. Those are the lawyers needed in the UK. Yeah, they need them lawyers everywhere. Child, I don't know. One of our sisters said she had Tosh say Elon had black eye. What the hell? And y'all up here trying to talk up for this girl and she right here whooping on everybody. Oh, she truly is a pimp named Slickback. What in the hell is going on? And beat up her sister. Is her mama safe? Lord have mercy. Make sure y'all make sure this girl ain't got no pets. The hell is going on here? She right here jumping on everybody. I be dang. I'm done. Listen. Look, I'm finna get up out of here. I ain't fooling with y'all no more, but I love you to life. Oh my gosh. Her mama already gone to glory. Did they check and make sure she didn't have nothing to do with it? I want an investigation. Oh man. So young, so violent. Yes. Listen, let me get up out of here because see, y'all have me in here clowning and playing with y'all the rest of the day. I just had to come talk to my sisters a little bit so we could laugh and kiki and talk about these people and do what we do best. Man, I appreciate all the love, all the support, all the prayers. Like I said, a lot of things we like to keep private. The love, I don't want to keep private. The love can be as public as we can make it. The family business, I'm going to keep that a little private because, unlike some folks, unlike some folks, my family ain't no content. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind sharing the love and maybe some of the feelings I'm having here and there. But like I said, the love will always be public. I love y'all so much. I'm going to try to come back and sneak and talk again tomorrow. If baby girl will let me. She in the front room. She jumped in the chat, so I guess I'm safe. And she ain't going to get me. But I will talk to y'all later as soon as I can. You know what I'm going to tell you, regardless of what's going on, no matter how bad you may think things are or how bad they may actually be. Remember to be grateful. Remember to be grateful every single day. Be positive. Be productive. Be encouraged no matter what. And most importantly, remember to encourage somebody else. Somebody needs that laugh. Somebody needs that smile. Somebody needs that hug. And don't you be stingy with love. Put it right out in the open. I love y'all. I will talk to you as soon as I can. Bye now.